All right. Because people keep sending me Twitch stuff, I somehow am now locked into this darkness. Twitch is a dumpster fire. We already know this. The sky's blue, 2020's messed up, California's on fire, riots in the streets, OnlyFans makes money, Jesus hasn't come back. These are all things we already know. Trump can't dance. So anyway, to cement that Twitch is ridiculous, the Vio chick who exposed his son puts out a tweet and says, "Are you kidding me, Twitch? Oni-san has been partnered with 9K followers. No, they're not kidding you. They did this. I don't know how this VO or Vio chick is surprised by this. It's Twitch. Remember?" She's actually upset by this. I'm seething right now. I don't believe for a second they didn't know / don't know. This is f***ed up. History especially, grooming several minors, but go off Twitch, f***ing hell. And you allow him on the platform, let alone partner him. Who partners his account? I just want to talk. It's Twitch. You saw how Twitch ran firsthand. Why are you surprised? Technically, do I feel this is a bad move? Yes. Let's keep in mind, Twitch suspended me for 7 days for not being canceled by Pokimane, but Oni-san gets partnership off the bat. And I'm going to say, Oni-san is a piece of shit. Other people have made entire careers off Oni-san. And you might go, well, who the hell's Oni-san? Or Oni-san, onionboy, whatever you want to call him. He's basically Dark Side Phil, but instead of cultivating paid pigs, he cultivated young chicks to sort of be around him. There's a whole rabbit hole. He used to have a website where underage girls would send him photos and he'd rate them on his channel and let them know if they're hot or not. Like, there's a whole mess here, dude. His crap has spawned more channels dedicated to his existence in a little bit. It's kind of sad because I'm going to say the DSP detractor community had more talented individuals than the Oni-san detractor community did. To put it in perspective, Oni-san was such a garbage person on YouTube, he makes Darkside Phil look like a patron saint. Alright? I know some people are like, Phil's the absolute worst, but when compared to Oni-san, Phil doesn't come off that bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, DSP's no hero. But, there's no news story of where Jasper falls out of a window and cracks his skull on the ground. You know what I'm saying? While Phil is playing on the internet. Oni-san's daughter fell out of a window and cracked his skull. Was it a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old? And the kid had a tap on the roof of a garage because no one heard the child screaming. Like, mother of God. Let it go, man. Let it go. Just turn off the mic. Twitch will partner this guy, but not me. I mean, DSP, I genuinely think cares more about the well-being of Jasper than Oni-san cares about his kid. Twitch is also in trouble for people who used to work at Twitch, saying there's a sexual assault, racism, and more. I read the article. It's quite big, lofty, and boring. I'm going to say to you right now. There were a lot of points where there'd be like allegations of like women would say, I reported misconduct for a manager or something, and then I would suffer physically and verbally, but they wouldn't tell you what happened. Like, the way that you read this and you think these girls are like beaten up or something. You think someone took the girl and threw her off a table in a steel cage match or something there. And it's like, well, what did they do? I can't tell you. I'll be spotted. You can't say? You don't work there anymore. So tell us what the f happened. But we're going to talk to the one parts I do know about. Perhaps predictably, the office culture's attitudes towards women were reflected on the Twitch platform as a whole.
Ralph, that was a lie.
Women streamers were routinely called booby streamers. That's what they were. You gonna tell me Pink Sparkles with her tits in the f***ing camera wasn't a boob streamer? Where she'd do squats for subs? The pool streams? This isn't boob streaming? Maybe I'm just crazy here. And if these guys were like doing something, if they were against it, why was it so prominent? Like, boob streamers were huge on Twitch. It wasn't until recently now you go on Twitch and it isn't covered in boob streamers, at least for me. But before, I would get on Twitch and it'd be like nothing but boob streamers, and then they show you Shroud for some odd reason. Like, in between your titties, would you like some Shroud, please? And I'm like, no, I don't want any of this. Women streamers were routinely called boob streamers by men in the office. One employee recalled instances of a male coworker joking about streamers sleeping with people to get favors or slut-shaming them. That's a joke that's even on Twitter, Queen. So basically, these guys probably read the tweets, thought it was funny, and then memed in the office. But we're now going to pretend like this was a terrible, toxic environment that hated women, despite the fact it protected boob streamers at all costs. They hated women. The women on the platform were held to an extreme standard, and it was always blamed on them if they used sexuality as marketing.
What?
And it was deeply degrading. So the women using sexuality as marketing wasn't degrading. But because the platform was like, hey, you can't use sexuality to an extreme to get viewers, that was the degrading part, though.
What about exploiting women?
Well, you know, when a man does it, it's exploitation. When a woman does it, it's good business.
When you see this, it makes the rest of it seem like there's probably exaggerations of what went on, in my opinion. You're going to tell me the girls sucking on stuff on stream wasn't degrading. The women licking ears and sucking on ears dressed up in little costumes wasn't degrading. The women doing streams called I'm using my boobs to hypnotize men, and literally sitting there getting drunk in a skimpy outfit like she was at a club because a lot of dudes don't know how to talk to women out in public wasn't degrading.
Sick camel toe. Thanks, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit. I'm not wearing underwear.
You stay classy.
But Twitch going, you can't do this, was degrading. Do you see why this makes me question everything else? You want extreme standards. How many times have you seen dudes get suspended on Twitch for stupid stuff? Like, there's even guys who, like, have accents. There's a guy, like, a month ago who got suspended for saying, I think, but the way he said it sounded like the other bad F word. That's a big no-no. And he got suspended. I got suspended for nothing, and Twitch wiped my whole channel. They didn't even tell me exactly what I did. Bro, remember the guy who was streaming and he got robbed at gunpoint and his car was stolen? Twitch suspended him, or they banned him for a little while. Is there no more an extreme standard of being robbed live on stream? He was made to look like a bitch in front of his viewers, and Twitch suspended him. All I have to do is say a lenity, and I don't need to say anything more. That's one instance. Amaranth, hello. Let's be real. Pokimane violated TOS when she sent her fans to my channel to mass report me and shit. No suspension, but I got suspended. Hello. She broke TOS, they punished me. Hello. Like, bro. Oh my God. Remember the girls who did coke on Twitch live?
Where are you going? Don't give me that hairy eyeball, Jason. No, I was not doing cocaine.
Remember the other chicks that were like, they do bong hits and dance. That's their whole stream, not suspended ones. The girls were doing bong hits, dancing in the rain in nightgowns, not suspended.
Look, I smuggled weed into Arizona and back. I smuggled shrooms from New York to here. I've smuggled Xanax all the way from Mexico to LA. I can do it again. It's fine. I get off on like smuggling drugs.
Oh my.
Cincin Bear gets suspended often, but she's always brought back. She's never permabanned. Cincin Bear's still there. Dr. Disrespect is gone. Last I checked, the doc was not trying to sell me a pair of his used panties. on OnlyFans. Oh my God. What extreme standards these women have to live to. One employee involved in moderation recalled a professional streamer, kaceytron, as an example of that, saying that there was an abundance of concern when she started becoming popular on Twitch while wearing low-cut tops. The kaceytron thing is kaceytron's a troll. It's a character. And I'll admit she's good at it, because I even got fooled by it. She was doing the same thing Brittany Venti did when Brittany Venti started out, but kaceytron is still rolling with it. There you go. It's probably why they were trying to get rid of her. They want real thoughts, not women trying to do performance art or some shit. It was one of those rare moments where some of those guys just came out with it and were honest. This woman is a problem because she's showing too much cleavage, and we need to come up with a way that it does not bend our rules but allows us to get her off the website.
Tell me any reason why ever. It just happened. Literally, whenever I was live streaming, I was live and people started coming into my chat like, kaceytron, your sub button's gone. And I thought they were f***ing with me. And I refreshed the page and the sub button was just completely gone. And there was never any reason given as to why. And I guess at this point I was just like, yeah, they're definitely really targeting me. And I don't know, I just sucked it up because I felt like there was nothing I could really do about it.
Over the years, Twitch has banned and suspended or warned women for breastfeeding. Okay, the breastfeeding chick, her whole shtick is her sexuality. All right, go to her YouTube page. It's literally all her looking cute, doing ASMR, licking ears. She even has one video where she's walking around in lingerie and you watch her as she does ASMR. Tell me this isn't whack material. You can go to Pornhub and find ASMR. It's the same type of shit, just a different platform. Come on now. And they only removed the video. They didn't ban her. You know why she had 20K viewers? Because she was breastfeeding. It's a fetish. Look it up. That's why she had 20K viewers on Twitch. Nobody was there because what she had to say was interesting. They wanted to see milky titties. Good God almighty. I need to become a journalist. Body painting, come on, dude. These chicks, 90% of them paint like children. There's only like 2 of them that know how to body paint. And not one of these female body painters use an airbrush. If you see a professional body painter for magazines, they all use airbrushes. Let it go. There's one girl who body paints and has a guy play a video game off stream. I don't even know what the f going on there, Chief. Wearing workout clothes at the gym. Listen, those yoga pants are pretty hot. Let's be real here. Nobody's watching because they feel like they're doing physical fitness with this bitch. This is how you can watch a girl work out in yoga pants and not be kicked out of Bally's Health Club. Like, let's not pretend, dude. I'm watching a girl do a split with a chooch right there in your face. And you know what you're thinking about. You know what you want to do to that fit girl. Why are we pretending? Cosplaying as Chun-Li. Her boobs were kind of out there, brah. And she wasn't big enough to get away with it. Remember, Alinity pulled out her titty and didn't get suspended. She had to beg Twitch to suspend her. If, like, Twitch thought they saw half of my nuts in shorts, I'd be banned permanently. Dude, Leafy's banned permanently. Twitch is, I don't care. We're going to end it here, not reading the rest of it. Maybe a little bit more. While Twitch has at times been hands-on about the sexuality of women because the women were exploiting themselves for money and views and breaking TOS, something had to be done. You don't see Ninja pulling up his shirt, wearing like these low... Remember the girl who had on like those see-through booty shorts? And you could see her panties and shit? Something Peach? Not ST Peach, that's a whole different train wreck. The other Peach girl. I remember I was watching one of her streams. She's got these cut open jean pants and the high riding thong panties, bro. She is hot as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. And you know what people were there for. And she's like, I need money for a laptop because I do a lot of traveling. Well, maybe do one less trip this year and pay for a laptop instead of milking these poor bastards who are too stupid to realize that. Let it go. Let it go. The video needs to be short. I can't keep doing these 20 long minute videos. Women streamers' concerns were not taken seriously. Why would you? I'm sorry. Like, when I say this, I mean like Thots and titty streamers. I don't mean normal girls. Normal girls on Twitch get completely trounced by that system. They get crushed. Basically, you either die a streamer or live long enough to see yourself become the Thot. All right, let's move on. One earlier employee said there was never any talk about should we make a formal system or tools of any kind to help them manage the constant harassment. There was an attitude in the office, especially among partnership teams, of what do boob streamers expect? Yes, what do they expect? How is this unreasonable? What do they expect? If you're going to go out there, and let's be fucking real, you're going to go out there and sell your body. If your marketing tool is your sexuality and how you look, you have to understand that there's consequences with it. How come when I do what I'm doing and I catch some hell, people are like, well, he makes that kind of content, so f him. But if a Twitch streamer knowingly uses her sexuality to manipulate her audience into sending more money, like pretending she's single, and then she catches some flack for it when exposed, whoa, this is bad. This is harassment. It has to stop. You know, like, oh, people kill an animal left at a Gundam's house so they're following his mother. Well, he makes that sort of content. He never should have laughed at some girls on Twitch. Screw him and his family. Okay, you know, get over it. Mary is what I get, but these girls need help. That. They took the easiest road possible. Most of these chicks could have done something differently on Twitch, but they knew what the easy road is. Before OnlyFans, all the girls I knew, personally, were interested in doing Twitch. Like, Twitch was the end game. It was like, oh, I'm gonna like do Twitch. I hear there's a lot of money to be made on Twitch for girls that just have to dress a certain way, and then guys just give me money. You know? That was it. It is weird how these girls were against Chatterbait, but they were for Twitch, and now they're getting on OnlyFans. But then again, they're women. They don't make any sense. Oh, I'm not doing Chatterbait. That's degrading. OnlyFans is on our phone. Well, I'm opening up an OnlyFans account. I know how you feel about Thots. And I'm like, oh my God. What happened to Twitch? Well, OnlyFans seems like it's easier to make money. And it's just like, why? As Brittany Venti says, you're willing to sell your pussy for the price of a pack of McNuggets. I wonder what's next. Like, now that OnlyFans exists, it's only a matter of time before something else comes for women to make money easily off of sexually exploiting themselves. And then OnlyFans will end up like Twitch. Most of these Thots have OnlyFans, right? Now these girls need special protection from people that might harass them. It's kind of like, you know, there's no special protection if you're a crack addict, you know? There go Terry. There you go again, smoking crack. You can barely walk. And nobody's sitting there going, we need to come up with tools so Terry can't be harassed for smoking crack. I don't know, I'm just saying. If I have to live with the consequences of trying to make fun of the stupidity of the world, I think a few women that are willing to sexually exploit themselves for large amounts of money can withstand a few insults. Oh, Gundam, get death threats? Who cares? Fuck you. Someone called her a thought. We need to make it stop. Stop the hate. I'm done with this. I read more of the article, and a lot of it, you sit there and you go, well, why won't they name what happened? The more incriminating quotation mark stuff, it's all up to the reader's imagination. I was sexually assaulted. What happened? They don't tell you. How was she sexually assaulted? But then again, in this day and age, because it's like I need more to go on. And a lot of these people complaining on this thing, a lot of it also sounds like they were upset that the corporation didn't care about their well-being. And it's like, hello, Twitch is a part of Amazon. Are you on crack? Do you think Amazon gives a f about anybody's well-being? Remember the people who striked at the Amazon warehouse only to find they were replaced? Welcome to corporate America. No one gives a f about you unless you're rich or an asset, or you're related to someone high up in the company. I could have told all these people this. And if you're working in a place where you felt like your safety was in danger somehow, why the f would you stay? But then again, it's a chick saying this. And as I've learned recently, you could go to a girl, well, if he's hitting you, why the f are you staying? And she's like, and comes up with these weird reasons why she has to stay till she's forced out. So I don't even know. Getting too raw and too real. Too raw.